week off been good for you physically? I see you're still in a green jersey, but how do you feel?
I mean, I feel good now. That week was definitely huge for me. It was definitely huge for a lot of guys. Probably 90% of our team was just beat up, just sore, fatigued. So that week was, personally for me, it was huge. Just get my shoulder back and my legs back under me. So I mean, I'm feeling good right now.
You told us after the championship game you felt like you were playing with one arm.
Yeah.
When do you think you'll have two arms again?
Probably next week. We'll get to this. Probably by the end of this week. It feels a lot better at this point in time where it did the past couple of weeks. So I'm definitely getting a lot more movement in right now. The green just kind of cautionary stuff. People just stay away from me for right now just so I can get it back to 100%. So probably by the end of this week, get it next week.
What exactly was wrong with it?
There was this big term, it was like something in my collarbone, and when I got hit, it pulled that, so it strained something in my collarbone, and then strained something beside my AC joint. What I saw was just straining, and I didn't really have time to get it back to 100% because we had short weeks every week. But now hopefully we'll have basically a month off, so I'll be able to get it back 100%.
What are the biggest things you're looking to get out of these bowl practices to make your defense better? What are the biggest things you're looking to do?
What are the biggest things? I didn't hear the question. The main thing we've been struggling with, the one that we struggled with last game was communication. They were trying to do a little bit of tempo stuff, which we prepared for. We knew it was going to happen. But one thing, me and BJ, we got to get a lot better on just communicating with the D-line, what the call was, with our back seven guys. So that's the main thing we'll focus on this week is just getting our communication down and just letting everybody know what coverage we're doing, what we're calling. So the main thing for us is really communication.
I wanted to ask you about BJ. Just how big has he been to this defense this year as a leader?
I mean, he's been huge. There was definitely some doubts coming into our linebacking core this year, particularly with him because he hadn't really been getting that many reps as he has this far. And he's definitely proved everybody wrong. Leadership, his physicality, his ability, in every aspect, he's proved everybody wrong. So he's been a huge key role this year.
You guys are up there together pretty much every single play. How do you feel as though you guys communicate? What do you think works well between you two?
I think we just mesh really well. We've become, in the past, we were close friends. We were here every day. But so far this year, we've meshed that much more. We've just gotten that much closer as friends, as teammates, and as men. So it's definitely helped us out so far the 3 years of being that much closer.
You finish it.
What stands out about this Oklahoma offense to you?
They they got a lot. Their skill guys are as good as anybody in the country. Their quarterback was contending for a Heisman this year. Everybody knows how good their running back is. They got their receiving core with Shepard, number 3, I think, was the guy we faced last year. So their skill guys are just as good as anybody in the country. And they're pretty similar with our offense and with North Carolina and all those spread type offenses. So they're just really, main thing is your skill guys are just unreal athletes.
Do you feel like that game last year turned on your interception and touchdown, that maybe they just weren't the same intensity-wise after that?
I don't know if they weren't like prepared for the game or intensity-wise. I just think our scheme was just perfect. We had a really good game plan, and our guys, we just had a lot of seniors that were not going to let that last game get past them. They wanted to end their careers out on top. So that's really just our game plan and just our senior leadership. That's what just kind of set us ahead last year.
But do you feel like that interception kind of maybe turned things around for everybody?
I mean, it definitely was a huge change of momentum. But whenever we have big plays against us, it doesn't really affect us that much, which speaks volumes to our leadership and the guys on our team. I mean, I don't know their personnel and how their guys are, but I know that game was probably a big change of momentum, but I know for us it wouldn't have been that big of a deal.
You had a little war of words with some Oklahoma fans in the off season. Can you talk